February 4th, Night 5. Amiya wakes up in the shed after falling asleep there after failing to strengthen anything. I guess he can only work well under pressure. Amiya goes about his morning routine, completely forgetting the fact that he now has two separate groups of women coming to enjoy breakfast with him without either group having any knowledge of the other group. Being the player controlling Amiya is like being the parent of an extraordinarily stupid child. No matter how you influence him, he continues to make poor decisions that have negative effects on his own life and yours, and there's nothing really you can do to stop it. Reen is having a morning. There's no one in the living room. I open the refrigerator and consider what I should make for breakfast. And then... I don't recognize voice. It sounds like Reen. You know what? I feel that. Amiya continues to prove that his brain only works when he is in immediate danger. And believe me, he's in immediate danger because I'm not sure how much she heard, but Tosaka waves her hand and leaves. And then, that was a beautiful sound effect. The doorbell rings. Sakura's here. Reen is headed towards the entrance. And... oh. So begins the shit show. Sakura is understandably confused by the situation, but Reen is not. In fact, Reen has a plan. Sakura looks at me and is asking for help. Well, clearly. She cuts off my sentence and just stares and just states the point. This is... she's a cat playing with a mouse. A cat with a mouse. Wow, this is brutal. By implying things, Reen is trying to intimidate and embarrass Sakura to just run away from the house. Get her as far away from the Holy Grail War as possible. This, however, is a miscalculation on Reen's part, as this only emboldens Sakura to barge in to the house and start immediately making breakfast. Sakura may be losing, but she's not one to give up on this. After going over what went wrong with Reen, Amiya is at least smart enough to know to not let Saber get involved, and goes to warn her to stay in her room while Sakura is here. Saber agrees, and we get ready for a very awkward breakfast. As the three of us enjoy a very quiet breakfast together, Amiya feels like he's forgetting something. Perhaps he just lacks object permanence. What happens next was inevitable. And then... Fujini enters with loud footsteps. I see. It's not that I couldn't remember. I just wanted to postpone the problem by forgetting about it. Fujini sits Japanese style in her usual seat. I guess those don't get dialogue, but I'm not gonna say it twice. You get that. two greetings are in a strange unison. I would have liked to hear that. Sakura gives her bowl with her usual smile. She receives the bowl from Sakura and tilts her head. She knows something's wrong, but she can't tell what it is. Fujimi quietly starts to eat. After finishing one bowl of rice, she quietly whispers in my ear.
ねえ、シロ、どうして遠坂さんがいるの？
それは今日からうちに下宿することになったからだ。
I explain things to her truthfully.
あ、そうなの。遠坂さんも変わったことするのね。
Thanks.
あいつ結構変わり者だ。学校じゃ猫かぶってる。
そっか。今日からここに下宿するのか。
She understands and takes a sip of her miso soup. She's the best. She's just the best. Because the only thing Amiya is good at is getting his ass kicked, he has to rely on Rin to talk the two of them out of this situation. Rin starts out with the solid lie that her home is currently being remodeled and she needed a place to stay, which Amiya was kind enough to offer her lodging for. From here, she's able to expertly counter-argue every single point Fujimura comes up with, until Fujimura has no choice but to relent and accept that Tosaka will be living here. After finishing breakfast, Fujimura heads out to archery practice, and normally Sakura would leave with her, but she decides that she'll wait and she'll go to school with Rin and Amiya today. It would appear Sakura is determined not to finish in second to Rin, but her fear is misplaced. She's not finishing in second, she's finishing in third right now. Guess it would be better not to tell her that. We walk to school together, and everyone is staring at our little group, at least all the students are. Rin can't seem to figure out why, but Sakura points out it's probably because Rin has never walked to school with anyone before, especially not a boy. Rin is a bit put off by the gossip this will cause, but it's not a huge deal. Go for the gate, still with people staring at us. We will be going our separate ways once we enter the building, so I only need to endure the stairs for a bit longer.
朝から頭痛いのがやってきちゃってまあ。
Saka murmurs. For her is a familiar face coming through the students. Cue the music! Why, if it isn't King Shithead of Doucheville, Shinji Mato. And boy, is he on peak performance today. Sakura trembles a little. Shinji must not see us as he's going straight to Sakura.
どうして道場に来ないんだ。お前、僕に断りもなく休むなんて何様なわけ？
Shinji raises his hand immediately. He just immediately goes for it. Piece of shit. I.
よし、シンジ。朝練ご苦労様だな。
Catch his hand and greet him.
Emiya? お前、そうか。またエミヤの家に行ってたのか、さくら。
Rin, help.
先輩のところにお手伝いに行っていました。けどそれは
後輩としての義務だって。まったく泥臭いなお前は。勝手に怪我したやつなんて構うことないだろ。いいからお前は僕の言う通りにしてればいいんだよ。
So long. I forgot how much I hated him. It's been almost a month true disgust for this man. At this point, Rin steps in, and it's just superb.
おはようマトー君。黙って聞いていたんだけど、なかなか面白い話だったわ、今の。
父さか。お前、なんでさくらといるんだよ。
Oh, this is gonna piss him off even more.
別に意外でも何でもないでしょう。さくらさんはエミヤ君と知り合い、私はエミヤ君と知り合い。だから今朝は3人で一緒に登校してきたんだけど、気づかなかった？
エミヤと知り合い？
ええ、きっとこれからも一緒に学校に来て一緒に下校するぐらいの知り合いだから、さくらさんとも付き合っていこうかなって思ってるわ。
エミヤとだって。
Shinji glares at me. I must be just imagining that I felt more. I must be just imagining that I felt more than enmity there. Well, I haven't been doing well with Shinji lately, but I don't remember doing anything to make him resent me that much. You're just like completely clueless, huh?
そんなバカな。冗談がきついな、遠坂は。君がエミヤなんかと付き合うわけないじゃないか。ああ、そうか。君、勘違いしてるんだろう。そりゃ確かに、ちょっと前までエミヤとは友達だったけど、今は違うんだ。もうエミヤと僕は無関係だから、あまりメリットはないんだぜ。
そうなの？よかった。それを聞いて安心したわ。あなたのことなんてちっとも興味がなかったから。
There's nothing more satisfying than just watching this guy get his shit kicked in, and Rin is the perfect person to do it. With the evil defeated, something occurs to me. Shinji wasn't really acting like he knew that Rin or I were masters. Now, he could be pretending, but I don't know. I don't want to give him so much credit. This is making me second guess whether or not Lancer is his servant, because Lancer certainly knows that the two of us are masters, and by that logic, his own master should know that we are masters. Anyway, I might be thinking way too far ahead. Sakura thanks Rin for the assistance, and we all head into the school, where Issei freaks out that we're coming to school with Rin because of his weird-ass grudge against her. Rin tells us to meet her up at the rooftop during lunch, and we head off to our homerooms. We immediately skip to lunchtime, and it's time to make the most important decision of any high schooler's life. Who do you want to eat lunch with? This is a very one-sided decision. First off, we already made plans with Rin, and not showing up, probably gonna piss her off a lot. Second point, if Rin wants to talk to us, it's probably important. We are in a life and death situation, and she is our partner in this life and death situation. Communication is going to be key to our own survival. And last and least, I don't fully trust that when Amiya says he wants to explain things to Sakura, he doesn't mean just tell her everything about the Holy Grail War, expose the fact that you're a magus, expose the fact that you're going to be in life-threatening danger, and thus put Sakura's life in danger, and Rin's life in danger, and put everyone's life in danger, and just make the entire situation way worse than it already is. Normally, I would think he couldn't possibly be that stupid, but he's been pretty consistently that stupid. Sakura, I apologize. There are more important things going on right now. Cannot leave Rin hanging right now. Besides, I like her better anyway. On the rooftop, Reen fills Amiya in on important information. She lets Amiya know about the boundary field surrounding the school and its nature. You know, its nature of murdering everyone in the school. She informs Amiya about the fact that she knows of another magus who is a part of the school. And she also adds new information to me that she believes that the person who set up the boundary field around the school is not actually a master, but is the servant itself. So that would have to be the caster, right? I don't know a lot about this. Regardless, in the middle of all of this, Amiya and Reen have a bit of a heart-to-heart.
あら、いけない？外見を飾るのだって魔術師としての義務でしょ。ほら、私は遠坂家の跡取りだし、火の打ちどころのない優等生じゃないと天国の父さんに顔を合わせられないのよ。
父さんって遠坂？
ええ、私が子供の頃死んじゃった。ま、十分長生きしたから天寿は全うしたんだし、別に悲しんだりはしてないけど。
Tosaka smiles as if saying that's how a child with a mage's father should be. But that's...
それは嘘だ。人が死んだら悲しいだろ。それが肉親ならなおさらだ。魔術師だから仕方がないなんて言葉でごまかせるものじゃない。
まあ、そうね。レミヤ君の意見は反論できないぐらい正しいわ。
Reen also gives us the new information that the boundary field will probably be completed in 8 days. Damn. That's like 2 months from now. She also gives us the suggestion to go straight home from here after school. Don't bother with work, don't bother with helping out the student council, and don't bother investigating. She's going to handle that. She's much more capable of taking care of herself. We do as we are told and head right home after school, where Saber greets us at the door. We talk with her pretty casually and then inform her about the information that Reen gave us at school. And while we have Saber here, seems like a good time to get some information out of her. We once again find ourselves in a situation where I would love to get the answer to every single one of these questions, but I am forced to pick. Make no mistake, I am still deeply troubled by the fact that I do not know where Saber got her clothes. Honestly, made this decision for meta reasons, pretty much exclusively. I already have paragraphs and paragraphs of information on both Lancer and Berserker via the status screen, but I have next to no information about Archer. So, I'm hoping to learn something about the guy, at least have something to go on from here. At first, I think I've made a mistake, because when I ask Saber about Archer, her response is, fuck, I don't know, I saw the guy for like 2 seconds, I don't know shit about him. But, Amiya points something out that might be useful. Back then, when Saber attacked him, there was something strange about that moment. I guess you could say it was a surprise attack that wasn't. I think the Red Knight sensed Saber's presence beforehand, but he froze when he saw Saber and couldn't react to Saber's attack.
なあ、セイバー。あいつ、セイバーのことを知ってるんじゃないかな。あの時、セイバーの件を受けたのは、敵襲じゃなくて、セイバー自体に驚いたからだって感じるんだけど。
なるほど。そう考えると私も納得できる。弓使いである以上、接近戦で私に劣るのは当然です。ですがそれにしても、あの時のアーチャーは脆すぎた。何か外的要因で実力を発揮できなかったのではと考えていたのですが。
だろ？それに俺、あいつとランサーの戦いを見ているんだよ。アーチャーは攻めこそしなかったけど、防御は神業じみてた。なのに、セイバーの一撃を受けるなんて、どうかしていたとしか思えない。
I actually do feel like I'm learning something. So, Archer might know Saber. I don't know what it means, but it means something. Before Amiya can ask up a follow-up question about one of the other servants, he is interrupted by Sakura coming home. And I do appreciate that the game shows that he would have asked about the other two if given the opportunity. Saber goes to hide in her room as Rin and Sakura return together. Apparently they went food shopping together, which is kind of weird, considering that Rin said she was going to be investigating into who the master at school is. It's probably nothing. Tonight is Rin's night to cook, and if I've learned anything from anime, it's that at least one of these girls is going to have to be a really bad cook and be oblivious of it. And I'm putting my money on Rin. But fuck, I'm wrong. Rin apparently is a great cook. In fact, she's an even better cook than Amiya. Her cooking is so great that Fujimura is now 100% behind her staying here because of how great of a cook she is. This game's food boner is off the charts. Saber's not eating right now because, she can't be out here. But it's fine. We can bring her food later. We can talk to her while she's doing it. It can be a one-on-one bonding experience. Everyone's enjoying their meal. It's a real joyous occasion. But then, the unthinkable happens. Well, I have no complaints about a fun meal. No complaints, but I feel like there's something wrong with whilst eating right now. I stand up.
何しろトイレ
いや、忘れ物をした。連れてくるから待っててくれ。
A menace. Why? What are you? What's the? Oh my. Oh no. Why are you like this? Why? Oh. When I leave the living room, Tasaka is staring at me silently. I just couldn't take it. That's the only reason. I don't like it when she's in the same house but alone. So before considering the consequences, I grab her hand.
シロ、突然何をするのです。
いいから来てくれ。みんなにセイバーを紹介するから。
正気ですか？待ってください。それは。
正気だから連れて行くんだよ。ほら、いいから行こう。
I can't stand him. I just can't stand him.
後のことなんてなるようになる。
シロ。
I grab Saber's hand to take her into the living room.
悪いな、トサカ。もう一人分いいかな。
Sokka doesn't object, but Fujini and Sakura are looking at Saber with astonishment.
遅くなったけど紹介する。
Gonna introduce her as
この子
Saber.
はセイバーって言って、しばらく面倒を見ることになったから。見ての通り外国人さんだから、日本の暮らしには慣れてないんで、そのあたり助けてやってくれ。
I disown this man. I disown him. I disown his actions. He is not me. He does not speak for me. There will be no more we in our descriptions. I will no longer read text blocks with the words I. They will be strictly read as Amiya, for these are his actions and his actions alone. Whatever cruel, heinous deaths await him in the future, I feel no responsibility nor any guilt for what horrible fates may await this man. He has it coming due to his own stupidity and selfishness. I should have erased the command seal when I had the chance. For not only has that binded Saber to this moron, but has binded me as well. I should have erased it, and whatever happened. Should have ended the series there. That would have been the true ending, just right there, the end. It's what he deserves. Whatever would have happened is exactly what he would have deserved.
そんなのダメ。
I refuse to take responsibility. Nope. I disown this man. My ears are ringing.
一体どうしちゃったのよシロってば。遠坂さんだけじゃなくこんな子まで連れ込んじゃって、いつからここは旅館みたいになっちゃったのよ。
なんだよ、いいじゃないか。旅館みたいに広いんだから一人や二人部屋を貸しても。遠坂がいいんならセイバーだっていいだろ、下宿ぐらい。
Amiya's ears are ringing.
いいわけないでしょ。遠坂さんは認めるけど、そんな得体の知れない子なんて知らないもん。一体どこの子なのよその子は。
どこの子って遠い親戚の子だよ。よくわからない事情があって親父を頼ってやってきたとか。
そんな作り話信じられない。大体ね、仮にそうだとしてもどうしてエミヤの家に来たのよ。キリチグさんに外国の知り合いなんているはずな。
She can't really say that. His father was a simpleton who went to foreign countries all the time. So, my apologies. Because Kiritsugu was a simpleton who went to foreign countries all the time. He would have more acquaintances overseas than in Japan.
ないとは言い切れないけど、それにしたっておかしいわ。あなた何のためにここに来たのよ。
Fujini glares at
いや
Saber.
だからそれは。
シロは黙ってなさい。セイバーさん、私はあなたに聞いてるんだけど。
Alright, Saber, what you got? Saber is silent. It's only natural. Saber doesn't have any reason to go along with Amiya's lies, nor a dexterous enough mind, so she... What do you mean? She's clearly... And then you insult her. And then she's more...
さあ、私はキリツグの言葉に従っただけですから。
Well, Amiya guesses she does.
キリツグさんがシロを頼むって？はい。あらゆる敵からシロを守るようにと。
Quietly. Saber says this with the greatest purity. Who could object to that? Even if it's a lie, it's the ultimate truth for Saber herself. Alright. So that lie is okay. It's unnecessary. Didn't need to happen. But it's an alright lie. This does not impress Fujimura, who demands that Saber proves herself in a fight against Fujimura. Oh god. This music. So. Oh shit, I don't have a thumbnail yet. Something better happen during this fight. This fight goes exactly how you would expect it to.
わかりました。あなたを納得させればよいのですね。そうよ。けど、私を納得させるのは大変なんだから。
Just as she says that, Fujini rushes Saber and attacks her with the chi knife.
うわっ、藤根めちゃくちゃだ。
Not only was that a surprise attack, but she didn't even give Saber a shinai. Are you really a teacher, Tiger? Saber must be surprised by Fujini's surprise attack, and she just stands there distractedly. Fujini's clever attack to the body strikes.
あれ
Fujini tilts her head curiously. It's only natural. Strange even for those of us watching, so it must be strange as the hanging gardens of Babylon for... What? It must... Oh, okay. So it must be strange. As strange as the hanging gardens of Babylon for Fujini. Saber's still standing. Difference is, she's now holding the Shinai Fujini was building until now.
本当
I don't know what's real, but it's certainly true. Saber does not even take a stance. Fujini doesn't move, standing before Saber. Fujini is a kendo expert, said to be unmatched. That experience must have made her realize that the person in front of her is on a completely different level.
構えろというのでしたら構いますが、そこまでしなければわからない腕ではないでしょう。
Fujini backs away unsteadily and drops to her
勝負は
knees.
つきました。認めてもらえましたか？
Fujini hangs her head and slumps her shoulders. The very moment I think she'll calm down. Is it just me, or is it feeling a little Persona 5 in here, if you know what I mean? With this completely unnecessary and completely avoidable roadblock addressed, everyone goes their separate ways for the night. And let me make it perfectly clear. Literally nobody is happy about Amiya's decision to bring Saber to dinner. In the end, it took 2 hours to persuade Fujini. Fujini said, "I want to talk a bit," and went into Kiritsugu's room for 2 hours. When she came out, she nodded and said, "I guess I have to approve of her," with an unhappy face. On the other hand, Sakura is silent. It's getting late, so Fujini ended up walking Sakura home. But Sakura had said nothing and merely bowed and went home.
別に。ただあなたのしていることは心の贅肉よ。そんな余分なことばっかりしてたらいつか身動きが取れなくなるわ。
Saying goodnight with a wave to Sakura leaves. I'm tired. I rest early too.
待ってください、シロ。私もあなたに聞くべきことがある。
ん？いいけど、何？
なぜ私を皆に紹介したのですか？私もリンの言う通り、シロの行為は不必要だと思います。それはあまり意味のあることではありません。むしろ彼女たちに私の存在を知らせるのはマイナスです。この屋敷なら私の存在は隠し通せるのですから、私は待機していた方が良かった。
He sighs without realizing. Tosaka is right. He's certainly contradicting himself. The him that's trying to go to the shed, avoiding the room Saber's sleeping in. On the other hand, the him that doesn't want to leave Saber alone. Even though he finds it hard to deal with Saber as a member of the opposite sex, he can't leave her alone as a human. It's only natural for Tosaka to be disgusted with him.
参ったな。 未熟なのは魔術だけだと思ってたけど、精神修行もなってないじゃないか。
Pretty accurate. And that's it. That's night 5. I'll see you next week. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Why is he like this? I've never felt this way about a protagonist like this. Just fucking... Why is he always wrong?